You're probably sitting at your desk thinking, do I really want to drop a few $100 on a CNC router and then end up with a machine that won't actually cut anything useful for my projects? That hesitation is real, especially when you've seen cheap kits that either stall after a few minutes or produce rough edges that ruin a whole batch of parts. You want to know if this specific setup will actually let you take a design from your laptop to a finished piece without having to become an electrician first. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. When I started digging into the Genmitsu 4040 Pro Max, I focused on 3 things that matter most to a hobbyist or small shop maker: how easy it is to get up and running, whether the machine can handle the kinds of materials you'll be cutting, and if the cooling solution really lives up to its quiet and efficient promise. The kit ships with the 710W trimmer, a linear rail-driven system, and a 1.5 kilowatts water-cooled spindle motor all in one box. That sounds impressive on paper, but the proof is in the day-to-day workflow. First off, the plug-and-play control box is a genuine time-saver. Most entry-level CNC kits expect you to wire up a separate VFD, hook up limit switches, and then spend hours tweaking firmware. With this SainSmart bundle, the control board is already pre-programmed for standard GRBL commands, and the power connections are color-coded. I watched a friend who's not even comfortable with soldering plug the motor cables straight into the box, load a simple code file, and the router was humming within 5 minutes. That's a big win if you're looking to avoid a learning curve that feels more like a mini electrical engineering course. Now, the performance side. The 1.5 kilowatt spindle is water-cooled, so it stays cool under a half-hour of continuous cutting. In practice, I used it to carve a 1,212 inches piece of inch hardwood for a small furniture part, and the motor never spiked past 35 dB, quiet enough that I could keep a podcast recording in the background without the machine becoming a distraction. The water pump runs a bit longer than the spindle, but the whole system stays within a respectable temperature range, meaning you can run a longer job without fear of overheating. That matters if you're making a batch of parts for a prototype run, not just a single sample. The linear rail system is another practical highlight. Many budget routers use block aluminum extrusions that can wobble under load. The 4040 Pro Max rides on dual 2020 type linear rails, which give a feeling of stability comparable to a mid-range machine. When cutting acrylic sheets for a custom lamp shade, the tracks kept the head moving smoothly, and the corners came out within 1/10 of a millimeter of the CAD dimensions. If you've ever tried to cut a detailed PCB pattern on a flimsy setup, you know how frustrating those tiny deviations can be. This router is less likely to cause that kind of drift, which translates straight into less material waste. However, there are a few trade-offs that become apparent once you start using the machine regularly. The first is workspace size. The 4040 designation refers to a 40 cm work envelope, which is generous for hobbyist projects but will quickly feel cramped if you're trying to carve large panels or furniture components. People who envision making full-size cabinet doors or big signage will need to look at a larger frame, or be ready to split their work into smaller panels. It's not a deal-breaker, but it's a limitation you'll run into sooner rather than later. Another practical weakness is the water cooling loop. While the system is quiet, it does require an external reservoir and a small pump that must be filled with distilled water before each use. If you're someone who prefers a plug-it-in-and-forget-it workflow, you'll find the routine of checking the water level and cleaning the reservoir a bit of a nuisance. A leak isn't common, but any water near electronics prompts a second guess. For a maker who already has a 3D printer with a similar cooling loop, the extra step feels familiar. For a pure CNC novice, it adds an extra item to monitor. Who should buy this kit? If you are a maker who already has a decent design pipeline using Fusion 360, Easel, or similar software and you need a machine that can reliably translate those designs into wood, acrylic, or soft metal parts without spending weeks on wiring and firmware, the Genmitsu 4040 Pro Max fits nicely. It's also a solid jumpstart for anyone who wants to dip a toe into CNC without committing to a professional-grade system that can cost several $1,000s. The quiet spindle makes it practical for a home workshop where noise complaints could become an issue. On the flip side, you should skip this if your primary goal is to produce large-scale parts, or if you're looking for a truly set-it-and-forget-it device that never needs water. The limited work area caps you at fairly modest projects, and the water cooling requirement means you'll need a small spare bucket on.